here. Now recording. Oh, come on, clock, roll over. And oh, come on. Okay, so we're up. I think we're live. I think everything's working. So welcome back, everybody. This is Dren608 Plays. This is Pathfinder Kingmaker. This was your fans' choice of me playing a female monk here, Fiona. So the Adventures of Fiona is what I've sort of subtitled this. She's been romancing this person here, Tristan. One of the things I did some messing around with some of the magic items we picked up to try and get people a little bit further up, like with Amiri. She's got her... she didn't change much. Neither did Val, although I'm thinking about changing this out, possibly. Did he do anything? I think he's already had that. The big one was Lindsay changed into having the mental perfection of +6s for all three of these, so that her various knowledge, world, lore, all that kind of stuff, that all went up. Trickery is up anyway, but like perception, persuasion, knowledge, the 2 knowledges and the 2 lores, that's all gone up in her use magic device. So that makes her a pretty good utility bard. Also, her armor class is up to a 31 now. His armor class is up to a 30. What did I do with him? I did some... Oh, he got the other +5 natural armor one to take him up. He used to have a 3 on. So now he's up in armor class. I did change him. I haven't figured out how to get his armor class up more. But he has on the other +6 one, so all of his abilities are up too. He only has a +2 on here, but that kind of... He's not really a physical fighter type person. And then for me, the big one was I changed my belt. I went to +6 for all of them. I know that this doesn't count because you only get the highest enhancement bonus. This gives me +2 on attack and damage rolls. This gives me +6 on all 3 of these. So that made me even better. So I'm doing 13 to 27 damage. And you can see I hit the first 3 shots are +33, then 28, 23, and 18. So out of my 6 attacks, probably 4 are going to land, maybe even 5 on a regular basis. And I got my pets and my book. And I don't know why these things show up as 0 when I come out of saves. But I assume I must have used them, but they didn't clear the picture. I have the bracers on, the Ring of Circumstances, and Tristan's ring that he gave me, which it's a protection +4, and it gives me continuous effective death ward spell, which is important. And I put on the Cloak of Resistance +5, so my saving throws are all +21, +24, +19 on Will, which just doesn't seem right for a bard. But I guess I never really took up my wisdom, or for my monk. So, you know, I got 2 from the Ring of Circumstances and 6 from the Crown, which puts me up to a 24, which is a +7. So, you know, this is Wisdom +7, morale for my heroism, and my cloak. So normally I'm a +12 and 5. Normally I'm a 17, but the heroism, which I either drink a potion or have Lindsay cast heroism on us all the time. This is the important one. It gives me a +5 dodge bonus to my armor class. You see my armor class over here is 45. So it's huge. I actually have an armor class that's 1 better than Valerie here, who has on, you know, Crusaders Mithril full plate. We gave her this for her movement speed, so then she could have this to get her +4 natural. So it's like having a +4 one of these on for natural. And this gives her the speed, so it's kind of like playing games here. And then we have her strength and dexterity bumped up here because I've just been working on her constitution. She gets the Colossus ring, and the fact that her bonus was from human. So she has the Colossus ring on, and then the Ring of Law. Which gives her that's like a +4 deflection ring, but it gives her immunity, and instead of a +5, but it's immunity to confusion and fear, which only she can wear because only lawful her or me. And she only has a cloak of resistance 3, so I was gonna up her resistance to a 4. That's what I forgot to do. And she has this helmet on, which gives her immunity to fear. So confusion and fear here, and this is immunity to fear, so I don't really need to use this anymore. But I do like the damage reduction one, unless it's magical. So I may switch that out for a either the mental perfection 4 or a charisma 6, because her stuff that she does, I could probably just use a charisma 4. Doesn't change her charisma. What's enhancing her charisma? This helps her wisdom. What the heck is helping her charisma? I don't know what's helping her charisma. What's her charisma right now? Oh, she has on the oppressor. That's what helps her charisma. So yeah, that's why I had on that other... What did I do with it? That's why I had on the helmet. Because her charisma's up because of the sword. Which helps her when she's doing her kingdom stuff. So that's why I did that. I knew there was a reason why I did this. There was method to my madness, so I did tinker with a few people to get them up a little bit. Anyway, we need to go out and face Patax. Tristan had been down, so I had to cast his spells again. I did that off camera, so we're just going to go outside here and face Patax. I do know what's coming, so this is not really going to be as much as you might think it was. Well, somebody dropped in for a second. By the way, anybody that's watching this, if you're watching this after the fact or whatever, if you do stop in while I'm doing it live, if you could just put like a hi in chat, because I can't. My screen is not lined up right where I can see when someone joins. But if I see the chat move, then I can see that there's somebody to talk to, and I can talk to you. All right, now none of these people can be talked to, okay? And the trick comes is that you just say, okay, we're gonna leave, and then shit will happen. So here you go. And we get to the cutscene here. Here he comes. He's not supposed to be here. Eobald the Insightful. Your Highness, if you left the palace alive, you must be the new Queen of Patax. As victor, you deserve a much more stately greeting, but I'm afraid we'll have to postpone the festivities. Your new subjects are in urgent need of help. Lindsay, Professor Eobald, what are you doing here? It's dangerous for you here. It's dangerous for all of us here. I came because I was worried about you, but I'm not the one who's in danger right now. There are riots in the city. A crowd is gathered around the Academy of Grand Arts, and they're out for blood. I beg you, you must interfere before it's too late. And he runs away, and then poof, fade to black. And poof, you're back here. And you got to run up here to this place, and then it'll just stop when you get up on the steps and it does a cutscene. There we go, and we just makes us march up. Lindsay and I have to be front and center. Of course, my cat's running around playing. So's the panda. Crowd of citizens armed with whatever they could find. Bludgeons, daggers, torches, murmurs indignantly. They're listening to Alande, bard from Taxgar, Ebonod's protege, and Lindsay's bully. A man in expensive clothes lies at his feet, writhing in a puddle of blood as he presses his hand over a wound. You gather from the screaming crowd that this must be Nunzio Arpea, Iravetti's master of ceremonies. Alandi, citizens of Patax, for too long we have tolerated a tyrant as he trampled our city into the mud. Well, no longer must we fear telling the truth. You've all read the book. You recommend Lindsay publish the book without any changes, thereby sugarcoating what's happening at the Academy of Grand Arts. By Eobald the Insightful, the only art taught at the Academy of Grand Arts was that of licking Iravetti's boots. We students were trained not as bards but as jesters, like this man here. Alandi kicks Nunzio in the ribs, but he seems to have stopped moving entirely. Enough of this mockery. Our art is finally free. We'll build our own academy once we burn this old travesty to the ground. Wait, what are you doing? We didn't write this book for this. Alandi, have you no shame? Do I have to remind you why you were... Alandi interrupts the wizard, raising elated screams to the crowd. Look, it's Lindsay, the hero who revealed the truth to all of Patax. Hurrah, hurrah, glory to the heroes of the resistance. Down with Iravetti, burn the academy. Tristan, Sarenrae teaches that there are some people for whom sparing would be a waste of mercy. Much can be forgiven to a repentant sinner, but what can you do for one who does not want to reform? I'm going to... Chaotic evil, attack! Pigs, I'll burn you! Which I could do, I have fireballs. I could blow you all up. What's going on? Look, it's our new queen, the one who liberated us from everybody's oppression. Glory to her highness, down with the tyrant, hurrah! Look at them, they killed Nunzio, a funny old man who'd never heard a fly in his life. Now they want to burn down the academy, and it's all because of my book, our book. Okay, I don't get chances to do lawful good, so I'm going to do the lawful good, but I'll read the others. Kinda good. Alandi, you dirtbag. You stand there pretending to be a hero. Why don't you tell everyone why you were thrown out of the academy? Alpha Neutral. Citizens of Tax, everybody's dead. The tyrant is no more. If you think this is a time for riots, you are mistaken. Surrender the troublemaker to the guards and leave peacefully, or I will have to disperse you by force. Neutral, let's go, Lindsay. Let them do what they want. It's their city. Chaotic Neutral. Burn it all! The tyrant's dead. To hell's with his legacy. Chaotic Evil. Attack! Pigs, I'll burn you! Lawful Good. What are you doing? Shame on you. Look at yourselves. You're like animals. This is how you act when after I freed you from the tyrant? I don't get to do lawful good, so I'm going to do lawful goods. Normally, I would probably do a lawful neutral if I wasn't trying to maintain my alignment. Because that's kind of how I feel about it, but or chaotic good. But we're going to do lawful good just because that's what I am. Crowd's enthusiasm dies out. After a bit of confused clattering, the rioters clear out. You performed a lawful good action. I really wish they'd let you grab Alandi and put him up for trial for murder, but they don't let you. Lindsay looks abashed, tears in her eyes. This is my fault. This is all because of my book. This isn't what I wanted. We covered for Alandi. That's because of the way they wrote the book. Hoping to give him a chance to change. As a result, we made him a hero, handed him a knife and a torch. Nunzio's blood. It's on my hands. Professor Eobald said everyone deserves a second chance. But how many chances does someone have to throw away before we admit they're just an animal with no desire to change? This whole book was a terrible mistake. Sure, bards tell people stories, but what kinds of stories? Sweet tales to lull their consciousness and promise that things will be all right, despite the facts? If that's a bard's calling, then I'd have been better off in my hometown growing turnips. At least some good would have come of it. If the book was a mistake, then fix it. Don't just give up. You can't change people, and you don't have to. Just give them the truth, and they'll know what to do with it. You must really think highly of your books. You think this attack wouldn't have happened without you? A bard's job is to entertain their audience. Don't take responsibility for someone else's deeds. Don't give up. Fight for your ideals. You weren't heard. It happens. Just write the next book so well they can't ignore you. Oh, I think this one sounds... The don't give up sounds like the way I've been playing Fiona. Right? Fight for your ideals? Yeah, do that. It's hard to stand up for your ideals when you can see everything crumbling down around you, but that's how it has to be, right? It's moments like these when you discover what your ideals and you yourself are worth. This was a failure, a complete irredeemable failure, but you're right, I shouldn't give up. And I need to understand what I did wrong. I'll find the words that can reach the hearts of even scumbags like Alandi. Thank you, it was important to hear it from you, my main hero. Thank you for believing in me. I swear your chronicle will be better. 14,400 experience points for this. That's why it's important to go do this. Ta-da. Okay. And then we're here, and we can just leave. And we're done with that. Okay, so we check. We're still 30,000, 300,000 away from going up a level. So it's really hard to get the points here at this point in the game. Okay, I think we just leave. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. Something's going to happen in my kingdom in like 3 or 4 game days. But I have to go get some other stuff done. First of all, I have to get...
Irafeti was dead, and good riddance. Our ruler added the crown of Pitax to the crown of the Stolen Lands. But behind the dead monarch loomed the shadow of a much more dangerous foe.
Yep, we're entering chapter 7. Okay, we got to get back into our kingdom. Nobody was stupid enough to try and stop us. How rude. Okay, I'm not going to teleport yet. I do think I messed up something. If I remember right. Where did I build this place? I built it here. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I have to be out here. I'm in the wrong map. Okay. Weak Pitaxian influence. Are trying to lure locals away from the Stolen Lands. Problem is, the Golden Age under several have already left, and the rest are considering the proposal. Will soon fall. Avoid the most abundance. Complete the following quest. War of the River Kings. I did. Region's people successfully persuaded the locals to remain. We got plus 23 in community and plus 20 in all this other stuff. Culture, arcane, divine, economy. Look at. So you can see over here, my numbers are all getting up there really high. It's like every 40 20 or 40 that you get to do your thing. Can't remember. Okay. Now, this is an opportunity. An opportunity. This is a problem that only she can deal with. But, there's one thing I know that I forgot to do. And I need to go over to the peak. Yeah, I didn't put a bulletin board up here. I don't know what I was thinking about. When you're lawful, always build the bulletin board. It's got to be like one of your first buildings along with like the longhouse. I usually build it in a corner because the longhouse adjacent to things gives you lots of bonuses. But the bulletin board gives you +2 bonus to resolving problems in the region, restricted to kingdoms with lawful alignment. So if you're lawful, build those things in every settlement that you have. Okay? And then I'm going to go back out to the map again. I don't know if I put these in all these others. They have it. I wish they would let me just skip to my different cities. Okay, Varnhold. Did I build one here? Yes, I built one in Varnhold. I'm just checking real quick. Silvershire. Bulletin board. Pretty sure I put one in everywhere else. Bulletin board. Trade guard should have a bulletin board. Gnarl Keep has a bulletin board. Dyerberg has a bulletin board. Tazelford should have a bulletin board. And Glenshire should have a bulletin board. Okay, so I have bulletin boards everywhere. This one's going to take a few days to catch up. Okay, that's what we needed to make sure we had going. We're gonna teleport off to the city. To Tuscale. And then we're going to just go inside. I'm gonna run into the main square. I'm gonna go sell all the non-magical stuff. I do have to do some magical tinkering. I think there's the crest that I have to give to oh, what's her name? Where is she? Come on, load. What's wrong with you? All right, if we go into characters, inventory, her. She needs to be putting this. She has on. That's kind of nice, but this helps her. Where's her crest? This gives her +6 to charisma and intelligence, so she won't need the intelligence thing there, and I can give her a different headband of some sort. I don't know what I'll give her. Some kind of helmet or something. I have to go see if it's out in the marketplace. But this does that for her. See, without it, she's 26 and a 14. This makes her a 28 and a 20. So she doesn't need this anymore. Plus, that gives her Constitution up from an 8 to a 12. She has an armor class of 4. She needs to get on one of the 5s. And then she doesn't have... This gives her +5 deflection to bonus to her AC, so that's like a +5 ring. But the more important part there is spell resistance 18, +4 resistance bonus to all saving throws, which is like a +4 cloak, and +2 bonus to spell penetrations. The Robe of the True Master is really good for her. She has just strength here. Do we have one that's strength and constitution? Strength and dexterity. Dexterity and constitution. Strength and constitution. So we'll give her this one instead of just the strength. Well, doesn't that help her? Oh, the extraplanar cloak gives her that anyway, so she doesn't need that one. She can take a strength and dexterity then, which will help her armor class again with the dexterity. She's got on this. She doesn't need much anything else. I don't think I have any neat rings. Or headbands, really. I don't really have anything to put on her head. Interesting. I guess I could give her this. Summon 2 barbarian spirits to help them in combat for 20 turns. Less than 15 strength, so she can't wear it because she doesn't have enough strength. I'd have to get her like a +6 strength something in order for her to be able to wear that, so that's not going to work. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that got on her because that does help her intelligence like ridiculously good. He has on intelligence of +6. I think that's the best we've got. I mean, this is almost as good, but again, the +28 there. He does need to get on. I know I've been carrying this around to let him throw 4 additional bombs per day, but I don't think that's worth it. I really think he needs to get like maybe just a belt of the +2s. Where's the belt of +2s? Where did that go? This one? Even if I just give him this. You know, he gets up to 131 hit points and he's got all of this. Goes up as well. And then +3 to 1, +3 to 4 food and will saves. I gave that to him for the will saves. He's only got a +2 there, so we can make his armor class 1 better there. It's up to 24. I really probably should put him in like real armor. This gives him +2 bonus on attack rolls with bombs and similar weapons, but I don't know. I'm gonna check something. Oh. Mage armor says Just gives you +4 armor to your bonus. Okay, just gives you +4 armor. Don't have to not be wearing armor, so that she can throw up a mage armor and get herself above 30. All right, there's something else I need to do for Reggie too. I think that's what someone's gonna do for Reggie. He gets. Wasn't there a weapon he was gonna give him? +5 on Holy Mace. +5 on Holy Mace. Bone Shaker 12. Fate Render. And the Demolisher, which goes after constructs. I don't know. He's gonna got so many dang good weapons that I don't know what to do with. He's in armor class 10. I don't think there's much better than that unless I want to throw him in plate. Still only armor class 10, so there's no reason to do that. Full plate 10, right? This is an armor class 11, but that really belongs on a bard, and Lindsay does not have the ability to wear this yet. I have to wait till I'm 18th level when I get another feat, and then I can take like medium armor for her. And I'll take care of that. Did I put him in better armor? No. See, I've got lots of these. I can't really put him in any better armor. I guess I could have him use a mage armor spell or something. Because he can't really put on anything else. No proper... I mean, that would only give him 1+, and it would screw up his spells. So we'll just leave him as he is. Alright. Reggie, I was going to give you... You've got the Manticore Claws. Dexterity and Constitution. Your strength is up because of Manticore's Claws. Okay. Yeah, this was +6 to all saving throws, immunity to fear and confusion. All spells with electricity descriptor cast by the wearer inflict additional 1 damage per die. That's because I like to use Shocking Grasp with his sword. And his sword is also a shock with Runic Mage Blade, which gives him bonuses there. This is the shield size wall, and this is +4 to armor class. Didn't something else give him +4 to armor class? He only has +4 on the charisma. His thing is based on charisma. Didn't I have a +6 charisma? +4, +4. I thought I had a +6 charisma one. Maybe not. I thought I had one that was +6 charisma. There it is. So his thing's based on charisma, so his spell casting abilities are based on charisma. Because like if you go to spellbook now, he's got 18 spell penetration. So he's, doing good, and he can throw mage armors around as well to get his armor class up. So I think that was all I was really going to do with him. Oh, he gets one of these 3s too. So we've got his armor class up to 36. That's pretty good. And then out here, the girls, I have no idea. I have to do some serious offline work with her, with the girls. He just kind of trundles along. All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the time to bounce these guys up 1 level. What did I give him here? Oh yeah, I got his dexterity up to being halfway decent. +4 strength. Do I have a strength and con, right? I had a strength and con. Or did I give that to somebody else? Strength and constitution. Let's do that for him. Keeps his strength at 18, but gets his con up, gives him more hit points. Okay. And he's a +2 there, so he gets a +3 there. Get his armor class up to 34. He's got a wisdom of 4. I don't think I have a wisdom that's higher than 4. Just a mental perfection, which I'm not sure he should get. Maybe he should. No one else has. I think we'll give him the mental perfection, which will raise up some of his stats there. +6 enhancement to Constitution, +5 deflection to armor class. What am I gonna give that to? Give that to one of the girls? I don't know. I'll worry about that later. We're gonna go ahead and do a level up on these guys real quick. I know, boring stuff. Sorry. Kinnikus, they go up to 17. They get a feat, which is kind of important. What have I taken already? Die Hard, Toughness, Proved Critical with Kinetic Blast, Deft Hands, Weapon Focus, Spell Penetration, Precise Shot, Spell Penetration. I don't cast spells. Why did I take Spell Penetration? They don't cast spells. They don't cast spells. That was dumb. That was a waste. Okay. Anyway, she gets a whole bunch of stuff goes off here, so gets 4 points here. Always perception because you have to see everything. And with her, I've been going stealth. I think we'll take these two up this time. Because nature and arcania stuff are the way that you identify monsters and stuff. Now she gets a feat. Take her that up. Oh, I know what I need to check. Fortitude and Reflex are 12s. Will is a 16. Deceitful would give her Persuasion and Trickery. She's 10 or more. Should be +4 in each of them. Or +2 in one and +4 in the other. Dodge says +1 to your armor class. Wait, Fortitude is +2 to saving throws. Endurance. Athletics and Fortitude. +4 initiative on bonus. I think for her, we want to have her being able to go faster. So we're going to go improved initiative. And then here, she gets one more after this of these things. I don't know. I just don't understand kineticists. I need some people to tell me about kineticists. Hello, whoever's in watching the stream. Leave me a note in the chat. Tangling. Get damage. What's fragmentation do? With no saving throw, we're going to do fragmentation. Okay. I think that's how it's done. Oh, they don't leave me on the screen. So I have to do her sister. Kaliki has a low will saving throws. She's going to go up as a kineticist. She gets all her stuff. She only gets 2 points. Been doing perception. I really should give her a point in each of these so she can at least roll the die. Right? Okay. And now she can... I could give her armor proficiency medium. So she could wear medium armor. That will let me put her in some better armor. That's a thought. But I kind of like the idea of just them going faster with their stuff. Does she have anything like fragmentation? No, she doesn't have anything like that. Yes, she does. Taking fragmentation. Fragmentation sounds like a really good thing to do. Because if they hit, there's no saving throw. Oh, okay. Alright, she's done. Knock, knock. You crazy thief, you. You're not a crazy thief. There, 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 there. And we want him to be able to play with magic devices. And when I get his next point at level 20, his strength will become a 10 if I ever get him to level 20. I still have one skill point left. I still have a skill point left. I don't know what to do with a skill point. Let's make his Arcania better. Okay, he can take point blank shot, but he's pretty much a melee guy. Piranha Strike. Use with finesse you choose, take a -1 penalty, and that gets bigger and bigger, but you do more and more damage. Maybe take Piranha Strike with him. I was thinking of. Does he have? Does he have the others? Improved 2-weapon fighting, greater 2-weapon fighting, combat reflexes, improved critical, double slice, toughness, 2-weapon fighting, martial weapons, weapon focus, dodge, outflank he's taken, hammer the gap. He has not taken the other. Well, we can have him do Die Hard. That sounds like him, and you can't kill him. Precise Strike would be nice too. Gives additional points of damage. He gets a lot of extra damage from Sneak Attack, which is when he's up to 9. Okay, so yeah, he gets a lot of damage that way. So I don't think Precise Strike is that important. I think I like Die Hard just from a game standpoint. It just sounds like knock knock. Alright, he's done. And my Dour Cleric here. Only gets 2 points, so that's where we've been putting him, is those 2. Yeah, he's going to be one that when he gets a point at 20, it's not going to matter. Because that's the way his things start off. Okay, he does not have selective channel, so that's what we're going to take with him. So when he's channeling energy, he's not hurting us. When he channels negative energy or something, or when he channels. So that's just what we're going to do with him. He gets more spells too, I think. Let's just take these guys up real fast. Come on, Jubilist. You're going to go up as an alchemist because you get feet and a whole bunch of points. So there and there, there, there. 2 more points, huh? Let's put you up in, how about nature and trickery? And again, when he reaches 20th level, it's not going to matter. Rapid shot. I don't know if that includes his bombs. So I was thinking of having him take something else. Extra bombs. What have I taken with him? It's got weapon focus bomb. Can he get greater weapon focus with it? He can't get greater weapon focus with it, huh? You can get improved critical. Did he take an incredible? He can't get an improved critical on bomb. Yeah, so his range is doubled. Yeah, that's a possibility. Combat casting. So if he uses a spell or spell-like ability, he gets +4 to not be messed with. Seafel just sounds like him. Persuasion checkery. That just sounds like him. What am I, Yeah, I get a +4 on each of those. Oh, he needs, probably needs a will saving throw boost, too. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to spells. I want to do this. I have to do something. I mean, I could go critical on his bomb, or I could go... Could do approved Iron Will, get an extra +2. I could just take extra bombs. Just let him throw lots more bombs. Yeah, we'll just go with extra bombs. We'll just go with extra bombs. A spell, huh? What hasn't he taken? He only has legendary proportions, so what can he take for level 6? He could take True Seeing. All things as they actually are. The subject sees the exact locations of creatures or objects under blur or displacement effects, sees invisible creatures normally. That's a nice one. And he can get some of the others. Let's just take True Seeing. Some of the other, he's allowed to write things in his book. He's done. All right, 2 more. She's got to go up as a wizard. I could take her up as a rogue, but I think a wizard's more important. I think she gets more out of the wizard. Yeah, use intelligence. Had her do these 2, and then trickery. And she gets a feat. A greater spell focus. Makes her spells harder to get away from. Let's take her in evocation. Now she gets 8th level spells. She has Frightful Aspect and Polar Ray. Rift of Ruin is always fun. Sea Mantle is... How do you gain? Improved cover, +8 cover bonus to armor class, +4 bonus on reflex saves. Against foes that do not have freedom of movement effects, you also gain immunity to fire. The cover granted by the Sea Mantle does not enable you to make stealth checks or prevent attacks of opportunity. Magical attacks against you are unaffected unless they require attack rolls. That's a nice one. And storm bolts are if you're surrounded. But this lets her summon boogeymen, soul eaters. Axamites. Sunburst is... are blinded and take 66 points of damage. An undead creature caught within the blow takes 1d6 points of damage per caster level, or half damage with a 6 roll reflex. That's evocation, which she's got a greater thing on. Sea Mantle is conjuration for her, like, protection. She can turn herself into a dragon. Angel aspect is nice. She can copy things in her book. So she wants to take something that's probably not going to be out there. I don't know which one of these. It's either Sunburst or Sea Mantle that you can't find. I don't know what I've got. What's the range on this? Within long range. We'll do Sunburst and Sea Mantle. Because I know I think I have scrolls of most of this other stuff. Okay. I don't think there was anything down in 7th level that she really wanted to. Well, Invisibility Mask would have been nice, but again, she can get scrolls and do that, put them in her book. So that's what she's going to take. She's done. We got to do Reggie. Ragnar, up. Yeah, you guys told me to take him up straight up as a Magus, so that's what we're doing. He's going to get all sorts of things. Gets Dragonkind 3. Gets a Mage's Feat, and first level is going to spend 1 point from his Arcane Pool. So this is now up to a +5 weapon. And then he gets 3 skills, which is always Perception. I think +20 on Magic Device use is good enough. I'm going to give him... You have to have at least 1 point in it to make yourself be able to do those type of checks, so that's what I'm going to do. And... Greater Weapon Focus... Did I have this for Scimitar? I could just make him really good with a Scimitar. Or we could try to... What's Arcane Strike do? +1 damage if treated as magic with the first roll. Coming damage reduction every 5 casters levels you possess becomes 1 more. That's nice, but he already has nice magic weapons. Critical Focus. Dodge. What's his saving throws look like? Reflex and Will are a little low, but they're okay. Extra Arcane Pool means he gets his extra points to use on his stuff. I don't know what to do with him. Welcome, welcome. I see there's a couple people here. Just trying to get these guys through a quick level up. I'm not sure what to do with Reggie. I think I'm going to have him go with just extra points. Where was that? Extra Arcane Pool. And then he gets a Magus Feat. And that's where I can take the Greater Weapon Focus on the Scimitar if I want. He's been kind of focused on that Scimitar, but I really don't want to go there if I can get something else. Oh, improved initiative. I want him to go earlier in the round. Okay, he's done. He gets some spells. He gets a 3rd level spell and a 6th level spell. Okay. He's only got 3 choices here. Haste or Stinking Cloud. I think I'm going to take Haste, just because it's always useful. And then his 6th level... I mean, there's a bunch of interesting ones here, but I think from his standpoint, Hellfire Ray is probably what he would take. Okay, he's done. Okay, now we can continue on our way. We need to go up here. I got some non-magical stuff to dump off on these guys. Hey, Vertle. Yeah. Okay, I've got some non-magical stuff to get rid of. Price and sending order. We're going to get rid of... Oh, this I can only... Lawful neutral alignment. We can sell that. I have enough of those. These are not worth it. None of this is worth it. And then weapons. We're going to keep all the magical weapons. We're just going to get rid of all the non-magical ones. I think some of the magical ones I can dump too, but... Oh, no, 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 not my torches. I must have my torches. Gotta finish the game with ever-burning torches. It's just a thing of my own. Nothing real about it, but I just like to do it just to have it. Alright, and we go over to Hasuf. See what you have, and then we do everything marked, so we say offer. And we got to get back our torches, because for some reason they want to take those, and it gives me 1220 for that. We get rid of all that junk. Okay. I have a lot of books that I really should probably just get all the books together and sell them. See, I've got how many paths of splendid glory? 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, hey, way too many books. I don't think we need 7 copies of it. One copy's enough. There. Now a lot of these I have multiples of, but I'm gonna put them in my thing. All right, let's go to the cauldron room and see if we can do some shenanigans. We need to go do a couple things for the kingdom. I gotta wait 5 days for doing something. So I think I can rank up somebody. If I remember right, I can rank up like Val and then have her go do that one thing. She'll be 45, 50%. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna get people. Anything most worthy when a new gift and new stories await you. This fine item has been crafted according to the traditions of blah blah, and I get dark bidding. Okay, thank you. She never gets to tell me no more stories. I really would like one, like, have her initial quest line is she tells you several stories and it walks through her quest line. I really would have liked to have had a couple more stories like that would come later, like somewhere in chapter 6 she tells you one, and somewhere in chapter 7 she tells you one. Just so that you look forward to when she shows up. So it's just this time she's going to tell me a story, but she doesn't tell you any more stories. All right, we need to go into the here because there's the exclamation points. I don't like exclamation points. Oh, this is just the fact that I have this. I have all these curses that I can't research, which is annoying. But they all take so long. I mean, 120 days. I don't have 120 days left. Really? I don't have anybody I can put down for 120 days. All right, now for rank ups, let's see, events wise. All right, do we have anything going here? No, nobody's training. Curses I can't do. Other, some interesting stuff in others. Why do I have this still here? I already found it. Southern Scouting, Northern Scouting, Defenders of the Land. See, there's all these things just to kind of waste your time. There's no reason. Opening a hospital might be good. Yeah, that might be a good thing to do at some point. But, so I don't see anything there. Regions-wise, Mountain Resort, huh? Doesn't really give you anything. 204 and takes 7 days. Frightening rules affect +1 community and loyalty for every brewery, granary, and windmill in this and all adjacent regions. Trading ground doesn't give you anything. Mountain Resort, no special effect. The only one that would give you any kind of effects would be this one. Who do I have to do this? I think I have the money. Oh, it has to be Val, and I need Val to do things, so I can't do that right now. Because I need Val to do a rank up. 7 days will take me near the end of the month, and then I gotta do some stuff here. So, we're gonna do Val. We're gonna just rank up here for a bit. Say 11 things came through on the events. So, we've done her thing. He was successful there, so we raised up our stability and our loyalty. That's cool. Well, it cost me 100 build points. Vikings on his sell dwarven mining equipment to the kingdom. The deal is quite lucrative for the dwarves. Never sell such machinery to outsiders. However, there's a hitch. The equipment they're selling is stolen. Dwarves was able to buy the mining equipment for a reasonable price. So it again boosted all my stats. Opportunity, he didn't work. Opportunity didn't work. I don't throw points in opportunities. Okay. Now we've got other events. He's still working on this. The regent needs to talk to me. The warden needs to talk to me. The magister needs to talk to me. The Patexian crowd awaits an audience. Lastwell's cavalry is a problem. And unfortunately, he's the only one that can deal with it, and he doesn't have the greatest stats. Okay. The thing I really don't like is that I will get this, and I will make it work, and then it just comes back. Like, within a couple weeks, it just shows back up. It's very important. Defender of the Forest. Yeah. I'm getting tired of this. 4 days for Aram. I can't do both. Oh, this is the 8th. The other one's the 9th, right? Oh, that's the 9th, and we're in the 7th month. Okay, we're in July. I have to do some of these by 8. Aram's obviously the best, but I can't put him there. Lindsay has a 50-50 shot on that one. Dang. Mercenary army don't care about. Hunt the Hunters. Wrath of the Forest. Okay, if I put Val into the Wrath of the Forest, she's a 55% chance. Just want to make sure I have somebody in my problems here. And then all these people are, I have to talk to them. Okay, and this is that's a problem. I have to do that one. Lastwell's cavalry. I'm going to give him one of the points. Let him do that. Lindsay, you're on a 50-50 shot. You've got this at a 55% shot. I'm not going to waste the points on those. It's too early to worry about those. Okay, guess what I have to do? I have to go back to where you get to do a whole bunch of cutscenes. Sorry, folks. To the throne room, all sorts of terrible things. I think Patak comes up first. If it does, I need to check my... Okay. Oh, jeez. Machine. God, I hate this thing. My pad is so annoying. Alright, I think it's under Kingdom Affairs. Throne room event. No? Story events, that's what I'm looking for. There's some things that I have to do to make sure this works out right. Oh, come on. Okay, now we're down to by the War of... War of the Kings. Decide to turn... Okay. Okay, it doesn't tell me aftermath. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I had to click on something here. All right, because there's things involved here. It's a whole delegation from Patax to see you. They're standing by the door, scowling at each other, and it looks like they're about to come to blows. Because I have to decide, there's like alignment choices here, so I have to make sure I'm doing not the chaotic evil stuff. Aspera Lacasia. Greet you with a polite bow. Your Highness, the old family's founders of Patax are grateful to you for sparing us of the usurper's tyranny. Allow us to assure you in our loyalty. None of the trade houses seek the Pataxian crown, which is rightfully yours, of course. If it would please you to appoint a governor to oversee the city, all the four families humbly recommend me for this position. Okay. Okay, the neutral good thing is to take on Leocanzia. Executions. Fate of the Academy. City Guard. Lawful Good. Uranowski, Lawful Good. Depending on your choosing of governor. Community, military, economy, relations, espionage. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Kanji. Okay, I had to look at that. All right, I get his choice. Carnarvon stares at Gestry with dim, bloodshot eyes. Your Highness, I think the Thieves Guild fully proved its loyalty by supporting you against Duravetti. We promised you our complete support and a share of our profits, of course. If you appoint me as governor, your cut of the profits will leave you gasping. Okay, these are the only two choices I get because the other choice got himself killed fighting me. So I'm going to go with this guy because I'm lawful good and that's as close as I can get to it. So I appoint him as governor. One thing I'm both mine and that of the old families. Yeah. So, is that so? Very well. So we decided on the governor. What would you like to say? Anything, or are they free to? Lawful good. Send him to death. I don't like him. He's a drug dealer. You won't get away with this. You hear me? The guild will find you. You'll be weeping blood. You'll eat your own guts. No, I won't. A wise decision, Your Highness. It's never safer and cleaner without him. The guards drag away the gnome, kicking and screaming. Lindsay, what's next on the agenda? You must decide the fate of the Academy. Oh no! Enemy battle blade, animate. Piles gracefully and gives you a charming smile. Congratulations, Your Highness. Patax is at your feet, as promised. I contributed to your victory. Now it's your turn. Will you hold up your end of our arrangement? Yeah, you want her to be head of the Academy. Your Highness, it's a great honor. Apparently I was right about you. I shan't disappoint you either, I promise. Yeah, you liar. Is that all? Is there anything else who can't wait to be seen? Who else wants an audience? Misery Captain of the Guard comes to pledge allegiance to his queen. Greet you with a reserved bow. Your Highness, according to the traditions set forth by the first kings of Patax, I have come to pledge my allegiance to the city and its citizens. Before you and the crown, I shall serve Patax faithfully and loyally and by dying breath and to guard the peaceful streets. Why aren't you pledging allegiance to the city and not... Why are you pledging to the city and not to me? Just appoint a new captain of the guard, accept your pledge, serve the city as you have before. Yeah, because that's when you were talking to him before, his thing is, we don't serve Irivetti, we serve the city. And I like that about him. It's basically an independent guard. And when he spread the city that scoundrel Carndale, it will be much easier to keep order. It's good to see the new queen is a woman of honor and her promises are worth something. Yeah. I should have... Sitting, there's any leaves the throne. Go away. I have a pirate to talk to, right? We're done with the guards. Who else is left? Ah, yes. Alora Nusky and her river razors. Hello, Your Highness. Well, what's next? To be honest, my fellows and I got so much loot storming the palace that we could live in comfort to a ripe old age, but I think it's still a little early for us to retire. Will you hire us to serve? We've shown ourselves in battle, and we'll promise to serve you faithfully and loyally. I'll hire you, but on one condition. No more robberies. From now on, you're a military combat unit within my army, because it's lawful good, and I don't get to make those very often. The others were interesting, but the gap-toothed grin leaves the phone. I think we're done. No one else? Well, what a day. I see it's not easy to rule. I'd rather break up a pack of wyverns than live through another day like this. You returned to the city, to the old trade houses. Frankly, under all the velvet clothes and pretty words, they were just plain old bandits. But old and familiar ones, at least. I guess Patax will soon go back to what it was like before everybody. Kingdom effects: community plus 28, loyalty plus 4, military plus 17, economy plus 15, relations plus 14, divine plus 4, arcane plus 5, stability plus 11, culture plus 28, espionage plus 21, and I get 2,880 experience points. Yay! Okay. So I got that done. This is one of the things you gotta wait till all this stuff comes up and then all these people come and mess with you. Nice decision has to be made regarding the bullets that inhabit one of your regions. The guard and local hunting clubs seek them out and kill them, as they should, but the scholarly community of the kingdom has objected to this. Some zoologists has declared that these bullets are a rare species or subspecies. Long story short, they only live around these parts and nowhere else. Your Highness, the scholars ask that we take these lands under our protection and outlaw the killing of these bullets. However, I firmly believe that the beast should be eradicated. Safety of local peasants outweighs their concerns. Should strive in harmony with nature. Unrest state worsens. God. Relations -5, stability +4, community +2. And this is unrest worsens. So I go into an unrest. Well, I don't like this, but I guess I have to do this one. I want to keep him on good terms. Okay. It's bad, but that's what I need to do. I don't like that at all. I don't like those choices. Amazingly impudent fellow, Fiona. I have been approached by a wizard from Nex who has learned to create golems from piles of little junk. Splinters of wood, rusty nails, broken furniture. He asked your permission to set up shop in the capital and start selling these junk golems. In return, he promises to provide us with a few of his finer creations. Now, you may find this surprising, but I am convinced that we must reject his proposal. Okay, I'll do what you want, girl. Do you know how golems are created? A mage must ensnare a living spirit from one of the elemental planes, most typically an earth elemental, and bind it to the construct. This means that golems are no better than slaves. After all, elemental spirits are living sentient beings. The mage even brags that his golems never go out of control, as if total domination of a spirit makes the whole thing any less cruel. We shall not employ his services. Arcane goes down 4, but community, loyalty, and economy go up 1. He has my permission. Arcane goes up 4. You may resolve this issue. Oh, she doesn't like it. I'll stay with her. I go with my advisors if I can, if they're not totally against my lawful good nature. Which one are you? Valerie. We're fighting crime in our lands, and the bandits are running scared. In fact, many of them are ready to come clean and return to civilian life. They insist that it was starvation that led them down the slippery slope. Now that the kingdom is prospering, they want to return to do honest work. Their families are flooding us with petitions for pardon. I consider it inappropriate. You can't pardon highwaymen and murderers and let them live in peace among their victims. Every single one of them must be answered for their crimes. Lawful neutral, I guess. They will be shown no mercy. See, that's not what a lawful good person would do. That's what I don't like about this. They don't give us the proper choices. What it should be is they must be held accountable for their crimes, and then they'll be reintegrated into society. That's lawful good. Well, I'll go with her. Economy goes down. And there should be another one. What is this? This is Boken. Boken shows up with a Bombardier's utility belt, which I'm just going to sell. Thank you, Boken. Yeah. It won't. I'm going to sell it. It'll get on somebody's belt. Alright, you should be done. Oh, boy, there's more people. Everybody's bringing me stuff. Highness, I come bearing us a sign of gratitude and old man in your service. You can go in raids. Frailty. I have to look at that weapon. I don't know what that is. Thank you. Keep at it. Okay. I messed up his thing. How to build a kingdom. Okay. Let's go check our journal out. We've done some things. War of the River Kings is done. How to build a kingdom is done. So all I have really left is the Ravenous Queen and Beneath Stone Lands, and Ancient Curse Part 6, which comes in 103 days. I need to do... upgrade more regions. Honor and Duty. Gotta wait for that to... actually 60 times, which I've done. I haven't done yet. Okay, so we've done all that. That was a very tedious and boring thing. I'm sure you guys all left because of that. What's still this year? Oh. Yeah, I have to say that I've actually resolved these. Okay, we got lots of rank ups. She's busy. Magister and the Wardens. We're in worried. Okay. I guess we need to do the Warden to try and bring him up. So let's take the Warden up real quick. Oh, before I do that, I have to check. Are there any events that have to be done by the 8th? No, that's the 9th. The debate. Okay. 10 days. 14 days. 10 days. 14 days. Do I really want them tied up for 14 days? That's 14 days, DC 32, DC 33, DC 29. Nope, not interested in any of those. Just the problem. And the only one that can do that are busy. Okay. So we're going to just rank up him first. We get a whole bunch of events. He's done. Failure. Figures. Yep. Yep. Okay, we're back up to stable. Green Diplomat. Fey back doors. Okay. Defender of the Forest. Still can't get to the Defender of the Forest. Okay. Opportunity. I have to talk to people again. That takes 28 days. That's an opportunity. He's not going to do that. We're not going to bother with that. Are these things that are problems? That's an opportunity. I don't want to do anything that's an opportunity. We're not going to bother. We're only going to deal with problems at this point. Regions. What have I got in regions? In the name of art. 7 days. We can do that. That we can do. Okay. She failed on the Wrath of the Forest, huh? You failed on that. Boy, everything failed. Balance. Wow. Failed every one of them. Wow. Oh, come on. Technical issue. Doppelganger on the throne. Still only 55% chance. Jeez, Pete. Okay, I've got to go back to my throne room. Alright, I want to get these things started. Come on. I want to start these people on all their stuff. We can get something done, and then I'm going to go out and try and do that Ravenous Queen thing. Oh, no, I need to go. What am I doing? Okay, it'll take me back here. We found the one who meant to harm us. By day, he's a small fish, a scribe in Gralton. At night, he becomes an important spy from Litren, the Galton city of Grey Gardeners. We do not know what his interest in us is in us, but we're following him. He recently sent a message to Galt. We managed to intercept the courier on the backwoods path. The message contained a list of all Gralton spies in Litren. Their lives are in our hands. Many would be willing to pay for this list. Galt first among them. Selling it would mean a death sentence to everyone on the list. I suggest we report the traitor to Gralton. We don't want these deaths on our conscience. Deliver the list of agents to Galt. He wants us to Gralton. Report their treachery, relations, and espionage. Get 2,000 gold and sell the division to Vanguard. We'll do what he wants. Report the treachery to Gralton. It's got eastern regions. It doesn't matter. Scouting doesn't really give me anything that I don't already find out. Oh, here comes Lindsay. Here comes my bard. Wait. There's an issue that demands your attention. 7 arches want to bring their fleet to Novoboro, allegedly to combat piracy, but in fact they simply can't accept that the elves of Kaonan are trading dwarven wares with the Five Kings Mountains. Control over Novoboro would allow 7 arches to collect duties along those trade routes. Both Kaonan and 7 arches enter diplomatic support. I think we should put 7 arches on a shorter leash. Their most recent step is another attempt to take away someone else's living. We could also bring our own fleet to Novoboro to steal their initiative, but it's better we have Kaonan as ally. Let's stand up for Kaonan. Stand up for Kaonan. Stand up for the elves. We have one of them in our midst here, the storyteller. Alright, are we done? No, we're not done. Warden again. I received new reports about those bullets, Your Highness. We managed to get rid of them, but this only led to an increase in attacks from other dangerous beasts and even bandits. It seems these bullets have been keeping them at bay. There's other news as well. Due to the capital's rapid growth and the inflow of people from the provinces, the outskirts of our capital have become a real slum. Streams of sewage crisscross the streets, hordes of rats and disease abound. What's worse, robbers, pickpockets, fences, and other dregs of society have found a home there. Just redouble the guard in the slums and place restrictions on who can come and go, and when. It's much cheaper than trying to clean them up, and more effective than simply tearing them down. If I pay to enter causes, not consequences, I command you to begin renovating the slums. I lose 200 build points, but I get +4 stability and +3 community. -3 loyalty, -2 military, +5 stability. If it is no place in my capital for this breeding ground of crime and disease, the slums must be removed. -2 community, +4 stability. Such life in the city, it can't be helped. +4 loyalty, +4 or stability management, depending on bandits level in the kingdom. This is +3, +4. This is -3, -2, -1. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go against you this time. You screwed up on the bullets, so I forgot you have to say no on the bullets. I don't care. Focus on causes. she's gonna give me something. Allow me to alleviate damage with a humble gift from your admirer, Rod of Undeath. Okay. Affecting your features. Yeah, I can't give you the unicorn horn anymore. Okay, are we done? Can we actually, like... Oh, I have to say that these are all done, and then we can go do something. Okay, these guys are all busy. I could try to rank up some more, but I don't think I want to. What do we got? 89 days till this comes off. So we should go do something here for the last half an hour or so, right? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, easier upgrades. What does this do? Region claims and upgrades cost 25% less. I don't have anything left to do that with. So, never mind. Support the Grand Diplomat's efforts. Scouting the Eastern regions, foreign ministers, strengthen custom skills as warden. How much does that cost? 20 days? Might be worth it just to have him doing that. I'll take up his pluses. Okay. What else is out here? Build a town. I can build a town? That costs 100 build points too. Requires 7 days. Okay. Who would I have to do that? Val would, and she's busy. Okay. So I can build up one of my villages to another town. I can get another town, but I don't know where I want to go build it. Maybe over in the east somewhere. Silvershire. I think they have 2. You usually want to build your towns where you have 2 people. Okay, I wanted to get rid of all these books. I do recommend when you're playing, save all the books, okay? And the letters and stuff. And just take, like, an afternoon or something. Get yourself a bowl of popcorn or whatever your favorite snack is. Nice beverage. And sit down and just, like, sort these by type and just go through the books and read all the history and stuff. It's very enlightening to give you a real immersion into the world. So I suggest that you do that, but don't necessarily read them on the fly. You want to glance at them on the fly to see if they give you a clue about what you're running into, but a lot of them are not going to give you a lot to work with there. But they will give you some ideas about that kind of stuff. And in the end, you can always go sell them. Okay? Okay, I was going in here to do a rest? I don't need to do a rest, do I? We can rest on the road. Let us exit out to the map with our group. Where are we? We need to come down here. Come running down here, and then we'll go out on the map. Oh no, I have to. Oh jeez, I haven't done this stuff. What is this one? Improve the proficiency. I haven't really tinkered around with all of this. Okay. Something I'm going to do offline when we're done is I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff. going to keep like one of each of these in case I'm missing something. I'm not going to sell them now. I'm just like, in case I'm missing something on one of my people. Cloak resistance 4s. Yeah, I think I'm going to be missing something on those. Mighty Constitution +4. We need one of those. 1 dexterity, 1 strength. Oh, come on. I've got +4s there. I don't need the 3s anymore. She's never going to use the flamboyant hat. Get rid of the 2s. That I might have to put on somebody. Enchantment energy still increased by 2. Only good alignment. -2 penalty to strength, not going to happen. Trap Swinger's gloves, we might need those. Enchanter's cape. Don't think so. Don't think so. Don't think so. Perfect components. Don't think so. Might need that. That might be useful. And so might those rings. Okay, that's a little bit of stuff. Armor-wise, I don't need to take these with me. I don't have cold resistance 10, +2 to cast, ability to cast enlarge person once per day, is 4th level wizard. I don't think I need to take these things with me. +10 armor to position, perception, and effects of uncanny attribute. Minus saving throws against gaze and test. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put these things in my thing there. And weapons wise, incorruptible pedal. It's a +5 holy glaive. It's so nice. Okay, noble warhammer. No. Okay, keep that one. That's nostalgic, but I don't really need it while I'm fighting here. All Slayer, no. Rod of Razors. It's a +5 Bardiche. Dark Bidding, no. Persecutor, no. Frailty, +1 Ghost Touch dagger. What's Ghost Touch do? I forget what Ghost Touch is. Ghost Touch does what? Regardless of the bonus. And corporeal creatures 50% reduction in damage from corporeal charges does not apply to attacks made with a Ghost Touch weapon. But it's only a dagger. I mean, it does like no damage. Second Execution, and the Extinguisher, the Big Club. Ring Vast Sword +1. Cold Irons we gotta keep. I don't think I need this one. I don't need this one. Unholy Mace that I'd almost like to give to Reggie. Corruptible Pedal. I don't really have anybody that uses this. It's not in my group, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then, it's a Habillard. I don't have anybody that uses Habillard. I'll keep it around because it might be something useful. Same thing with this, the Cold Iron. Alright, so we'll keep those bits and pieces. And I got tons of stuff I need to use. I need to start using this stuff up. Or selling it or something. Okay, so let's exit. We say we're going to leave. I'm going to take our team. I don't know, can I actually... I don't remember if Patax has a teleportation circle. Can I teleport to Patax? I cannot teleport to Patax. How very rude. So I can't teleport to Patax, huh? Alright, we'll go to Direberg. I'm gonna check something, see if I can actually... I don't think I can build anything to Patax either. Can I? Oh, maybe I can. What can I build here? Oh, there's lots of spaces I can build here. Okay. Bulletin board. Put a bulletin board down there, I don't care. It's got lots of stuff all over this place. And a teleportation circle. Where's the teleportation circle? We need to drop a teleportation circle. Yeah, we'll put it by the Bard College. I don't care. Okay. That's enough of that. Okay. Now I was going to teleport. No. I don't want to be here. Because I am at Direberg. And we're going to run this way. Run to here. And then we're going to go here. No. Just trying to get all the roads done here. Okay.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yes, we may. Just a moment.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Sure, let's do that. Let's manage our stuff here. Come on. Give me a break. I only have 5 butter. I don't want to use a lot of butter. I don't want to use stuff up until I have to, so we'll just go with a hearty meal.
I'd give anything for a mug of hot grog. And for 2 mugs? No. After 2 mugs, they'd kick me out of the tavern. How come I never learned how to drink at the academy?
What do you think they really trying to drink? Alright, okay, we're done. I have to... I'm mapping roads here. Okay, all the roads are mapped. What's going on in my kingdom? What showed up here? No priest of Abadar. Okay, it's an opportunity, I don't care. Alright, so we can do a rest before we go in here. I think we'll be okay. I think that we're ready to do the Giggling Hill. And then we'll try to go up and do some other things. All right,
How may I
dude.
help?
Yes, you must cast spells. You must cast this. You must cast this. I cast Barkskin. You cast this. You cast this. And give Fang that. What am I missing? Okay, she's gotta go crazy with her. Does that on me. Does that on her. And probably another one on her. And the last one on Val. And then one on him. Okay, everybody's got a heroism except for... I'll give one to... Okay. Everybody should be ready for her. Okay, come on. There it is. You go read this. The early race description reads, "The night is dark, my queen, dark is our heart, dark is the despair that consumed... Dang it. Despair that consumed our lives when we killed you." Okay. Now this thing needs to be... Oh, God. I can't remember where Giggling Hill is supposed to go. And my pad won't pop open. Oh, no. I gotta go to the wiki because I can't remember where I'm supposed to go with this one. I don't want to spend hours figuring this out. So, go back to quests. Come on, where are the quests? There they are. Quests. This is like the bottom of the list. Because this is just like an extra quest that's out there. Kingdom quests. Canyon quest. Artisans. Errands. Other quests. The Ravenous Queen. Okay. Giggling Hill. I've done all the others, I'm pretty sure. And at Giggling Hill... God, stop. Goes in row 5, column 4 from the north. Row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 5, column 4. So I think it goes down here. Okay, I want everybody up here.
I'm there.
Did I not get one of them right? That is row 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Row 4. Row 5, column 4. Unless this is column 4. Nope, this is the only place I can put it. Row 5, column 4. I thought I got them all. What did I miss? What did I miss? Row 5, column 4. So I didn't do something right. Because she's supposed to be summoned once you do them all. Whichever one you're in. So I did one of them wrong. Oh, bloody heck.
I do what I must.
Alright, well, we gotta try and figure them all out again. I guess. Oh. Well, there's all sorts of stuff, so let's take all that. Okay. She's worth some experience points, but I don't know where I messed up. So let's travel up here. Now there's southeast of Flintlock Grassland, southwest of Wicked Hill or White Rose Abbey. Mysterious Shrine. So this one would be the one that's northwest of Hemlock Island. Let's go make sure we did that one right. Yes, get me there. Oh, middle of nowhere. What's that? Do you want to enter this location? I guess I should go down the middle of nowhere. See what that is. Okay. Pretty sure. So this is northwest of row 3, column 5. Row 3, column 5. So that's in the right place. Maybe it's the road to no. Maybe it's the middle of nowhere that I have to go to. So that was Hemlock Island. There's a couple based off of Flint Rock. Where's Flint Rock grasslands? Ah, bloody heck. There's a mysterious shrine there. Where's Flintlock? I can't find Flint Rock grasslands. Hot rocks. Nothing's easy. Where is it? There's a mysterious shrine. Which one is that one? That is southeast of White Rose Abbey. That's Shrine 3. Go to that one. So I've done Northwest.
May we have a moment of respite?
Ah, yeah, we can rest in here. Ah, jeez. Come on, begin resting.
There must have been many others of your faith at the Academy.
You'd be surprised, but no. It's called the Academy of Grand Arts, but the Goddess of Beauty isn't widely honored there. Callistria and Desna are much more common.
Okay.
Right
Just
here,
in
my friend.
case.
possible.
Huh. That's dumb to put that on her. I missed my dog.
My
She
skills are obsolete.
And you do. Okay. And I'm pretty sure we've got this one right, too. I could be wrong. So this one is the one that's southeast of White Rose Abbey, column 2, row 4. Column 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's in the right place. Okay, the only thing I can think of is I have to go to that middle of nowhere place. I'm pretty sure I have all these right. So we're going to go to the middle of nowhere. I've gotten 3 that I'm guaranteed are right. I need to get the 2 around Flint Rock Grasslands, which I can't seem to find. But there was this place showed up here. So let's go to this place. Cast our spells. Trying to get you guys at least something other than kingdom management garbage here. All right, cast up your stuff. We won't be able to do our normal stuff here.
I wrote it like I saw it.
She only got 1 heroism, so she's gonna throw that on her.
I'll take care of it.
You're gonna do this, this, and this, and then you cast see invisibility, and that's what we're gonna have to do with. All right, let's go wander around this place. I can't remember what's here.
I'm off.
It's a door. Solid door blocks your entrance. The owner clearly doesn't care for an uninvited guest. Use detect magic. Shines a dozen magical auras. It's possible to see any patterns in the west. It seems like spells were thrown on the door occasionally and chaotically rather than created in elaborate order. Plus 26. Trickery. We can trick it. Yeah, let's just go through. 3,840. I can't remember where this takes me. Like I said, I don't remember what this does. Blakemore. Oh, I was supposed to come get something from him. Let's talk to Blakemore. A large, broad man turns to you, trying to smooth his thick, tousled hair. His deep voice could have belonged to a giant. Hey, who are you? I'm a Fian. I'm someone you'd better treat with more respect. Attack, your death! No, I'm sorry to trouble you. I'm going to intimidate him. 23,040 experience points. You didn't intimidate. So, someone important has come to visit good old Blakemore? Well, I'll be most gracious host. How can I help you? Would you like to work for me? What are you doing here? Someone Dwelling is my workshop. It's where I'm creating my masterpiece, the Cyan Majestic Grimoire, a calligraphic work of art. Client ordered is my good friend, Captain Martin. Oh, he must be getting too impatient by now. I'm so far behind schedule. I just wanted the Grimoire to be perfect, Unity. Perhaps it's time to finish the Grimoire? No, considering your The book is almost finished. It's a phenomenal piece of work. It needs a couple of alterations. Everything must be perfect. Well, you can come back in a week. The book should be ready by then. I have almost no doubt about it. No, that won't work. It's important to be able to have closure. Perhaps it's time to put a period on it? Get 3,840. Nicholas Owen rather darker than just size and weighs his hand. Yes, you're right. Perfection is always impossible. Okay, what now? Would you like to work for me? I'd been an advisor once already, and I don't like to do it again. I once served one of the merfolk kings. My service went on quite successfully until I got into an affair with the princess, the king's daughter. Though her virtue was guarded day and night, and anyone who dared approach stood under threat of execution, my feelings overtook me, and we managed to run away together. But on the third day, they caught up with us, the whole merfolk army. My death was imminent, but of course I had a brilliant solution in hand. After the merfolk soldiers captured us, I entertained myself with card tricks. The merfolk were mesmerized by my talents and demanded that I teach them. So I suggested a wager. We'd play cards. If I lost, I had to teach them my card tricks before they executed me. But for the next 3 days, I couldn't lose. I won all their money, armor, weapons, their dolphin mounts, their funny bone things they put in their tears, and even their flute of the 100 sea winds, which used to belong to their general. After 3 days, I'd become quite rich. Then the general ordered his fighters to execute me with their bare hands. But at just that moment, my princess arrived. All this time, she'd been looking for a way for us to escape, and she'd finally found something. It was a pirate ship. We climbed aboard. I blew the flute of the 100 winds, and our sails nearly burst, taking us away. Unfortunately, things didn't work out between us, me and the princess. She turned out to be quite unpleasant company, but she discovered some new talents. Now she's a successful circus fortune teller. It's time for me to go. I don't know. Does he have anything around here I should take? Let's go check his stuff out. No, not really. What's this? A weird magical thing, obviously of a faraway origin. Alright, well. There's stuff to go check out. What's this? A rusty metal thing. What's in this one?
Applause, please.
The Binding of the Prince. 3 times per day, the runner may throw his amulet at an enemy. If the target fails a DC 24 reflex saving throw, it becomes ensnared by the chain. The snared creature takes -4 penalty to dexterity, -2 to both RC and attack, and takes 1d4 beating damage until each round. Additionally, each time the wearer takes damage, the chain inflicts 1/2 as much damage on the ensnared creature. Oh. An amulet that I don't know what it is, and a cloth that I don't know what it is. Let's take those. Charlatan's Locket. All 0-level arcane spells cast by the wearer become empowered, extended, reached, and maximized. So that's your things. Wearer's Robe gains immunity to critical hits, but suffers -6 penalty to Constitution. Okay. So there's nothing here. Oh, there's something there. What's that? Just a bunch of stuff. One friendly creature, something to sell. Lots of stuff to sell. Why am I not finding his book? Or is that just not... Since we didn't actually do that quest for the captain, we can't get that book. So we just get to ransack his place instead. Because I'm pretty sure he's not worth the fight. Oh, there's a door there. There's a door over here. Oh no, this is just things to grab. Are there more of them on the wall? That's the problem with this one. You can't turn it, so you can't tell where stuff is. Yeah.
I'm there.
So you kind of have to just hover your mouse over things when it comes to walls and stuff. Okay, I think I've been everywhere now. Oh, I missed one. Other than knocking him off, which just isn't really worth the trouble. Alright, well, that was a little disappointing. That was not where I wanted to go. I'm trying to get to this stupid queen. So we have to go back out. Now, I needed to check on... Oh, where's my stupid... Which ones did I have done? I did the Giggling Hill, the Wicked, the one off of White Rose Abbey, and the one off Hemlock Island. So the two off of Flint Rock Grasslands. Where's Flint? Where are those things? They way up here? Where was Flint Rock Grasslands? Here? Here? How was it? Now I can't find them. Flint Rock Grasslands. So if I go up to here, it's supposed to be southeast, north, south, east, west. There's a shrine to the southeast. I need to go to this one. And this one's supposed to be row 1, column 1. Row 1, column 1. Come on.
Something bothering you?
Okay, I'm out of spells. So let's look at this one. Ah, row 1, column 1. I didn't do this one right. Okay, before we do that, I want to go get my spells. So we're gonna do a rest. We're going to do a rest, right? Oh, come on. You aren't going to let me do a rest here? Are you kidding me? There's nowhere I can do a rest, huh? Okay, you're telling me I can't rest here, so we're going to go back out. We'll rest on the map. Be that way. I will rest whether you like it or not, game. Come on, do it. We'll have to rest out here. We're just going to leave it. We're not going to do anything special.
Will you tell me a story from your travels? I'd love to write it down.
You make a lot of noise. You're liable to draw predators or monsters. Let's save our stories for later, when we are somewhere safe.
I do like him. I guess I should check on my kingdom, see if something important happened before I go in there and start up a fight. What popped up? What popped up? What event? The Sentinel. That's an opportunity. I'm not interested. I'm not worried about opportunities. Problems I worry about. Opportunities I just have to let go. at this point because I don't have the points to make them work. Okay, we're going to go in here. I'm not sure if this is the last one I have to fix, so I'm going to take one set of my spells here in the hopes that this is the one that we need to do. So I do bark skin. She does heroisms all over the place.
I'm listening.
Be on guard.
All right, everybody run up
In
here.
due time.
Now, if we get up here, and this one is supposed to be in row. This is the southeast of Flint Rock. Column 1 is movement goes in row 1, column 1. I have it in row 4, so it needs to be here. There she is! I was right. A moan echoes around you, full of old pain and deep relief. As you move the last megalith into place, a woman appears before you, the same woman whose ghost you saw when you discovered these ruins. Her shoulders tremble slightly, but her posture displays strength and authority. Alive again! Finally! Not for long. The woman turns to you. I can barely find the words to express my gratitude, stranger. Those who betrayed me, they did so much to prevent me returning to this world. And yet here I am, and it's thanks to you. I would like to reward you before I leave to take my revenge. You're evil incarnate, I can't let you go free. Should we just go attack? We're at 2 hours. We're just going to attack. I don't get lawful good choices. Lawful good. Come on, stop it. Lawful good. Sad but expected. O lords of the abyss, your daughter calls upon you. Yeah. Can I see what you can do? I want to see what she can do.
I grant you death.
Oh, I can't. I got to do it this way. All right, she's a 16th level fighter, 4 level rogue. She's going to have brutal beating, attack damage, bewildering injury, power attack. Does not tell me her armor class. Why doesn't it tell me her armor class? Oh, there it is. She's armor class 38. Reflex 20. Will 12. Fortitude 17. Okay. So, you will delay till after Lindsay. You will delay till after him. Okay. Actually, yes. Lindsay, you will sing. You will cast a haste. And step back 1 step. Just step back. She's within the range. You're done. Second. Very many shots.
Cannot hide from me.
Wow. How can you roll so badly? Plus 29 and you were rolling 4. You needed to have a 9. You couldn't roll a 9. You didn't roll a 9 at all. In 6 attacks, he couldn't roll a 9. Wow. Okay, we're going to have you delay to after her. Because I think I can get a charge off. I can charge her, and I should be able to hit her many times. Oh boy. 146 hit points, and I only did what? I'm doing like no damage to her. Okay, well, that's the way it goes. Val? Come on up here and hit her? Oh, there we go. I guess it wasn't, the bar wasn't acting correctly. She's got all sorts of stuff. Yeah, there's all sorts of neat stuff. Ravina's stuff here is kind of neat. I'll show it to you here on the inventory. For weapons, let's go latest. Where's latest? Date from newest to oldest. So this sword of hers, Ravina's Kiss, is a Master Sword. It's +5 enhancement, adamantine. Grants its wielder the ability to cast harm spell 3 times per day as an 11th level cleric, which is a lot of damage. Okay? That's why you have to hit her right away, otherwise she does massive amounts of damage to you. And then her armor, she has full plate until an armor class 13. Created centuries ago by half-elven armorsmith Queen Ravina's bastard-born brother. He called the armor Ravina's Embrace in memory of his childhood when his elder sister used to hug him as if trying to protect him from all danger. When Ravina succumbed to evil and began worshipping 5 cruel demon lords, her loyal knights plotted against her, luring the queen into a trap and murdering her. Her brother was among the murderers. You acquired this item as a mysterious strike. It's worth 12,500 gold. It's really good, but it only gives you +1. It gives you 1 on max dexterity, which means the best you'll get with your dexterity is get it up to an armor class of 14. So it's not necessarily that good when you count in all the other things that you can get. Her shield is interesting. Heavy shield. +5 heavy shield can be used as a weapon. On a successful hit, it makes the target bleed for 1d6 damage per turn. Effects of multiple applications with this effect stack. Bleeding stops when the battle ends, or when the target is cured by any effect that restores HP. And then Robe of False Death. You saw that. I picked that up elsewhere. So that's her things there. And then magic items she gets. This cloak grants +5 resistance bonus on all saving throws and immunity to poison. And damage reduction 10, cold iron, and good. So that's a pretty good weapon. That's a pretty good helmet too. For Lightnet. Val, damage reduction 10, cold iron, and good. Reno Shadow. I mean, I have a +5 cloak on now. Does he have on a +5 cloak? No, because he's wearing. What's he wearing? Ultimate protection, +4 resistance and +4 deflection. And spell resistance 19 with a damage reduction 1, no matter what. So we've got some good stuffs here, but not a lot of stuff that I'll actually use on my main characters. All right, and so that's Ravina. That's all there is here. Get out. Onto the map. It's almost like I planned this. 209, huh? So if we go here, we travel up to Tazelford. Temple of the Elk. Tenebrous Depths. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to travel to the Tenebrous Depths, and then I'm going to end the stream a little early there. I know it was kind of boring, but I'm already at over 2 hours, and I really don't want to try and just stretch this out just to get you some more action. Next week, which will be the weekend right before Christmas, we'll do a bunch of the levels of Tenebrous Depths. We'll see how many we can get done in that stream. And then I will probably jump back to my kingdom to finish up doing kingdom stuff while I wait for Chapter 7 to actually start. I can't remember how many Tenebrous Depths I can go to, but that's where we're going to go. We're going to travel to the Tenebrous Depths. Go in there, and that's where we'll end. think I'm through the first 4 levels. Look, there's a statue in the water and I can't get to it. It's not very rude. But we will go stand down here. By where Amiri wants to be, by all the food. That's what Amiri wants. I think we can go through... Yeah, we can go through a few levels because he still has his spells available. So that's what we'll do next time, okay? So we'll stop here. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you go and subscribe. Hit the notified bell. Be notified, upload videos, and schedule streams. I will be streaming next week. Like I said, we're going to do the Tenebra Steps next week. I'm going to see how many levels I can do. I'll check my journal and go do a bunch of those things. Try and do them in the right order. I'll have the pad up with the sequence that I'm supposed to do things to try and get all the complete thing. There's like a special item you're supposed to get for every level. Every one of the 4 levels. There's like 4 sets of 4 levels. I think it is. I think it's 4 sets of 4. But there's like if you do things in a certain order, you get a special item out of each one of them. And if you get all those special items and take them to the dragon, then there's a different final battle against Revuvagug. And Revuvagug is ridiculous. I actually bring... who do I not bring? Oh, I tend to not bring the wolf and... Who was it I didn't bring the last time? Oh, because I was a ranger. But anyway, what you really want is you want to have the legendary proportions spell for somebody. You want to put Val and Amiri both go to legendary proportions to fight it in melee combat. And then everybody else just does their thing. I would put myself in legendary proportions too. So 3 legendary proportions because the female monk is a killing machine at legendary proportions. But you got to do like, I don't know, 2,000 hit points or something on Revuvagug, and you have to do it in a specific manner. You have to have like +5 weapons and all that, which we have. We have all the stuff to be able to take it. But in order to get the interesting fight at the end, you have to do all the levels above, and they're like 4 levels for each level of the dungeon, so to speak. And you have to do them in the right order in order to get the interesting ending to the whole shebang, okay? So we're going to try and do that. But that's what we'll be doing. It'll basically be a dungeon crawl next time. Sorry I had to do all the kingdom stuff this time, but you do have to do that to get through the game days anyway. So got a few things done. We'll spend a few game days here doing this. And then we will... because, like, we have to get back in 83 days. So I can be here for, like, I don't know, a week or so. I can be here for, like, 7 rests. 7 to 10 rests. That should get me through a fair number of the levels that are left. In the Tenebrous Depths, we have... Yeah, we've done this. We killed the Wary Traveler. So now we have slay the fallen priestess, overcome the wicked chanter, and defeat the captor and captive. So that's 4, 8, 12 levels. Hopefully we can do that in one session next time. And then we will have the final battle will be set up, and I might save that for the Saturday between Christmas and New Year's. That we do that, and then we go forward. I know the last time I did it, I actually took... I brought the Alchemist. God, what's his name? I don't remember. Jubilist. I brought Jubilus because he had legendary proportions, and I had him just cast those on the 3 fighters before we walked in the room, kind of thing, before we encountered the monster. And then cast a haste is his first round action. He did that right after he casts. He goes legendary, 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 haste, and then we go in. And then I only had 2 legendaries because I had me as an archer and him as the other ranged thing. And then I think we had Tristan and Lindsay for singing. And her bard thing. She's the one that cast the haste, I think it was. So it was like we had 2 legendaries and a haste, but I can have him cast maybe 3 legendaries on me, Amiri, and Val, and then that gives us 3, melee people to engage it. We do a lot of damage, and with our multiple attacks with haste, it's like we can take the monster down fairly fast. So that's what we'll try to do. I might bring Jubilus along with that one and not bring Ekin. Although his 6 shots are really phenomenal. A whole bunch of bombs don't hurt either. So both of them can do a lot of damage. It's just that Jubilus has to be a little closer. All right. Anyway, that's kind of the plan for next time. I do have a Discord server that I've started. You should find the link in the descriptions of the show notes here. I am doing another series of streams. We're trying to get them set up to be done on Friday mornings at 11 a.m. Central. We only stream for about 2 hours, but we're trying to do a multiplayer stream, which is Gen 608 and Family Plays is what it's called. Right now, I'm doing it with my youngest. Ace is playing a Barbarian, and I'm playing a Bard. And we're in Baldur's Gate 3, and we're running around in Chapter 1. We're fairly early in Chapter 1. We're trying to decide what things we can do out of order to see what happens with the game system. Like, here's an example. We went and we bypassed everything we could, and we got to Karlak first, and then we went back to camp because we had to rest. It was a nasty process to get to her. So then we went back to camp because she was out of rages and things to be able to pick up Karlak, and I think we had Gale rest for a bit. But that's what we wanted to go do. And then what ended up happening is we got to Karlak. We said, okay, we got to do a long rest. We go to do a long rest, and when we end the day, all of a sudden Will shows up. It's like, we haven't been to see Will. Why is he here? And he just showed up. So there was like a disconnect there that it just said, oh, if she's in your camp, Will's got to be there. And so it had that exchange between the two of them when that's not what we wanted to have happen. We were hoping to wait that out until we went back into the grove to sell things, and then it's like, okay, now we'll deal with the Will thing. But it didn't work out. So that was a bit of a problem. Anyway, so you can join us on Fridays for that. I've also got some other things in the works. I'm trying to use the Discord server to do as a sounding board for things that I want to do. This has been sort of a side hobby for me up until the last year when I've started doing more and more of it. And I'm deciding that if I'm going to do it as a hobby, I'm going to try to do it a little bit more polished. So my New Year's resolution is to get like an intro and an exit. I can't remember what they call them. But it's like every video will say the kind of same thing at the beginning where it'll tell you, here's my Discord server, here's my things, please like and subscribe. And, and then it'll end with like, let's get to the video or something like that, or let's get to this, that's how it'll end. And then that's how we'll do the videos. And then an exit thing too. And then when I'm done with my streams, I will go and rebuild them as videos and put the front and the back on it too. So the streams won't have this bit here at the end, okay? It'll be just like, we're going to put a cut in, and then we'll, when we put it up permanently for whatever, I will tack the rest of it on. But we have to see how that works. I might just have to have a script that I read at the end of my streams and at the beginning of my streams to get everything on. But, yeah, subscriptions really help build the channel. Likes and comments also help build the channel in an indirect way because it gets it out in front of more people on YouTube, and then I get more people that can interact with me. So all those things help. if you want to really help give me some direction on how to do things for the channel and stuff, join the Discord server, and we can have a discussion about games to be done and methods, whether we want to do streaming or whether you'd rather see videos, shorter videos, longer videos, streams, whatever. All that needs to be discussed and worked out. I'm leaning towards doing more streams than straight up videos like this. I like the stream because it's sort of like, okay, 2 to 3 hours stream of consciousness. Just this is what unfolds in the game, and then you're done. But I have not been real good about going back into my streams and marking like important events. Like here, I would put a tag in for fighting the Ravenous Queen or the Patax Academy. You know, those things, or level ups. You know, you would have some links in there about places that people might be interested in seeing it. You know, Kingdom stuff. Most people don't care about the Kingdom stuff in Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's not nearly as interesting as the Crusader stuff in Wrath of the Righteous. The Kingdom stuff here is actually a little bland, but it's something you need to do, need to pay attention to. If you put it on automatic, which you can do, if you just say have it auto-resolve the Kingdom stuff, you actually miss out on half a dozen quest items that get popped up through that. They actually get triggered off things in your handling of the kingdom. So it's kind of like, yeah, you really don't want to miss them, because that half a dozen little quests that you get, that can make the difference between you getting a level, 2 encounters earlier than before. So, yep, we're a long way away. We need 1,800,000. We're like 270,000 away, basically. And there's not 270,000 experience points here in the Tenebrous Depths. So I won't get those until I get through the 6th coming of the curse and the beginning of chapter 7. There'll be a couple of things that get me probably up to 18th level. And I think right before you get done with it, once you get done with all the stuff in chapter 7th, I think there's enough experience points to actually get you up to 19th. I think that's where I got the last time that I did this. I couldn't quite make it to 20th before I go into the final battle sequences or whatever. And if you go into the epilogue, you definitely get enough experience points to go into being 20th level. So that's the only way you can really reach 20th level that I've found. Supposedly you can get there by doing some manipulation of how the experience points are distributed. But it's a lot of micromanagement stuff that you really don't want to deal with, to be quite honest. So just figure that you're going to be 18th or 19th level when you get to the end of the game. And the only way to do it is to do the epilogue thing, which we're going to try and do this time. All right, I've been talking too much. This is the end of the stream. Like I said, subscribe if you can. Thumbs up and comments helps get it out in front of people. And then there's the Discord server, and I'm going to be doing more stuff in the coming year. I'll probably put something out at the beginning of January, kind of giving a preview of what we're going to do. I'm going to have a sort of a schedule in the Discord server, and we'll just see how it goes from there. I think I'm going to start working more on getting streams like this going, rather than set-piece videos that I've done in the past. All right? All right. Well, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.